To our daily show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. Here on a Monday morning, Fall Festival, October the 6th at the Edwardsville Care Center, 401 South Mary's Drive in Edwardsville, 4 to 8 p.m. with festive food, kids' activities, craft vendors, and, of course, Nicole on the line to fill us in. How are we doing?
Good morning, CJ. I'm great. How are you?
Well, I'm telling you what, I won't have to tell our audience about our technical woes, but you're here now, and I am so sorry for the delay, but I'm excited to talk about this. This is going to be a great event coming our way on the 6th.
I am super excited, too. This is going to be a great family-friendly event in which we're going to provide a bounce house, some arcade games, a kids' craft, face painting, and even a balloon artist. And then our dietary department is going to provide 2 different kinds of chili, peanut butter sandwiches, soda, and water. So the only cost to the families out there is our vendors, our cakewalk, and a silent auction that will, all the proceeds will go to benefit our facility.
Well, and Nicole, so before I go into the ins and outs of this, we had a guest on from Metro Community Church for their Fall Palooza event on Sunday, and they were going to do a cakewalk, and Seth was talking about, well, I'm from the South, and we do this thing called a cakewalk that none of them heard of, and I said, man, we do those all over the place, so we got a cakewalk at the Fall Festival. I love it.
We do, but it won't be strictly cakes. We're going to have pies and cookies and brownies and everything. So anything that you enjoy, please come out, take part in our cakewalk, and take home some great desserts.
That's so awesome, Nicole. And I got to ask you, what's your favorite part of events like this? Is it seeing the families coming together, seeing the residents and your guys' patients really just enjoying all the amenities? Take me through that aspect.
It is. Our residents just love any events with children. And especially with our current economic times, it's very hard for families to get out and partake in some of the great activities our fantastic local cities provide. But this will be such a fun event, and everybody won't be out of pocket to bring their kids and have a great, safe, fun time.
Absolutely. And Nicole, another question I have for you, is this an opportunity maybe if is this open to the public or is this just for the families and staff?
No, absolutely. This is definitely open to the public. We are providing this to thank our local communities for all the help they've given us. This is 100% open to the public. Please come down, have some great fun, meet our residents, and we're even having a fall backdrop so guests can take their own fantastic family photos. We can even help out with that. But no, it's definitely open to the public. Anybody is welcome. Please come, bring your friends and family.
And what I think is cool about this too, Nicole, is honestly just what you said, is just seeing all the ins and outs and seeing all the components from Edwardsville Care Center being implemented into this. How long does it take you for you guys to put these events on?
Well, normally it takes a little while, but I am new to this position, so we have only been planning this since the middle of September.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you. Definitely a trial by fire, but it's coming along great. All of our departments are pulling together, and we're just being really resourceful. And like I said, the local public is just fantastic helping out, and we really appreciate our neighbors. And we would love to see everybody come bid on in our silent auction. We have some great donators this year. We have Alibi Cookies, the Chef Shop, and Hawaiian Brothers. We have Whisker Bone Supply Company. Welded Jewelry will be donating. And so will some of our hospice partners, Breeze Hospice, Hospice of Southern Illinois, ProMedica Hospice, and Unity Hospice. And then every single department here at the Care Center is donating a basket that their employees and their staff have put together for us. Wow. So it should be a great time.
Wow. Well, and that's honestly just talking to you a little bit off the show about last week about this. That's what I think is so cool because there's so many stages I'm sure of care that you guys have over at Edwardsville Care Center, and to bring in parts of the community like businesses, but also those local resources that are going to be important at the end of life stage, and all those other resources that are available. I think it's a great way to tie in all the aspects that Edwardsville Care Center has to offer.
I agree. And I think what's also great is this is going to not only provide a situation for families to come and have a great fun evening, but it's also providing a great spot for our local small businesses, people that are just up and coming and people that are trying to get a small business off the ground. We are offering free vendor spots. So
Wow.
all of our vendors are totally here. They did not have to pay to be here. They're choosing to bring their product to the public, and just about every single one of them has donated to our silent auction.
And
So they are fantastic people. We have some great groups. We have Acorns Plant Shack. Color Street will be here. A crystal jewelry artist. We have Mary Kay, Nothing Bunt Cakes, Welded Jewelry. Willow and Grace Boutique just joined in yesterday, and our own residents will be making tie-dye T-shirts and a pumpkin body scrub to sell to benefit our activity department.
now that's awesome. I mean, that is really cool to incorporate that aspect of it too. And now I got to ask, are your vendor spaces closed now?
No, absolutely not. You are more than welcome. You can check our flyer out online, or you can call me directly. My name is Nicole. You can call me directly in the activity department at 618-692-1330. Like I said, there's plenty of vendor spots open. We will always make room and scoot over a little. There are no vendor fees. There are no vendor fees, and we do ask if you can possibly donate an item, a service, a basket, that sort of thing to help out with our silent auction. That is much appreciated, but it is not an option at all.
And, I just think that's such a great incentive because I think sometimes, because I've had a lot of vendors on this show, and I think, people get worried sometimes, man, am I going to make, if I'm going to bring enough or if I'm going to have too
Yes.
much, and just to not have to worry about paying an overhead fee, just come, enjoy the event.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I think is cool.
We even have a couple vendors that are new to the area, and so they were wondering how to get out and meet their neighbors and friends and our community. And I said, this is a great opportunity. Come out. There's zero stress about it. There's zero obligation. Just come out and meet some new people. And also, I was excited about this. Our residents are right this minute painting pumpkins, and we are going to hold a pumpkin painted contest that all of our guests on the 6th will get to vote on their favorite pumpkin, their scariest pumpkin, their most creative pumpkin. And our residents are really looking forward to the contest.
Now that's, and take me through their excitement for this. It seems like the residents really get into events like this. Take me through how those preparation days are looking for some of the residents over at Edwardsville Care Center.
Oh, absolutely. So our residents are getting super excited. Like I said, they are working on the pumpkins today. They love having our activities every day. And we just Friday did our tie-dye T-shirts. So they are ready to go. And then tomorrow they're going to, one of our activities will be to make the pumpkin body scrub. So they are super excited. They get to do a little bit of non-oven related baking together, some mixing and measuring. And then they will be out participating with their families. And they're just so looking forward to it.
Well, and to me, I mean, I think that goes above and beyond, and you can't even put a value tag on that. Just, that little bit of just feeling like you're still, at home, or you're still, feeling younger
Yes.
again doing it. I mean, that's awesome.
They love contributing. They love feeling helpful, and they love being included.
And, and I think that's what you guys did really well with this. And Nicole, even though you've only been there a short period of time, I got to ask, how's the tenure started?
Oh, I love it. It is the most rewarding job I think I've ever had. And we actually do room visits every day. We do 2 activities every day, rain or shine. And then we also do one-on visits and some sensory groups with small groups of residents. And everybody here has just been fantastic and welcoming, and it is very rewarding, and I just love it.
And if you don't mind me asking, Nicole, just for the individuals that are always looking, because I know that some of those decisions or some of those you need to know the information before the moment happens. Are you guys on a wait list currently at Edwardsville Care Center?
I don't believe we are. I believe we have beds available. We have rooms available, and people are always welcome to come in and tour. They can come by and see our social worker department, Wanda, or you can come and see Alicia, our administrator, and they will walk you through the ins and outs. They will give you a tour of the facility, and we are always looking for new residents and new friends to come stay with us.
Absolutely. And Nicole, I really appreciate your time. We made it happen, didn't we?
We did.
Now, before I let you go, just in case people are tuning back in, because during the 2-hour show, we have some folks that have to jump, run, just go grab some errands or whatever and come back and watch the end. Fill us in on Fall Festival in its entirety again, if you could.
Sure. Our facility is providing a family-friendly fall festival this October 6th from 4 to 8 p.m. We will provide at no cost to our friends and neighbors all the kids' activities, which include a bounce house, face painting, a balloon artist, a couple arcade-type games, a kids' craft, and we are also providing free at no cost some tasty food provided by our dietary department, which will include 2 different kinds of chili, peanut butter sandwiches, soda, and water. The only cost to our guests will be our vendors. We have a whole long list of vendors, I would say at least a dozen of them. And we also have an old-fashioned cakewalk, which is going to be so much fun, and a silent auction that will go to benefit our facility.
That's just incredible. And Nicole, I really appreciate your time. And like I said, my apologies for that little bit of a technical issue, but I'm so glad we got to speak with you this morning. And anytime, seriously, you want to come back on and talk about anything that you guys are doing, I think events like this are really great. Not only great for the community by giving vendors that opportunity, but I think most importantly for the residents to get the chance to experience some of those fall festivities and holiday festivities that they might be missing out on in their minds. I think you do a great job of it.
Why, thank you. Now, like you said, if any vendors are interested or any creative or fun ideas out there for services or products, please give me a call. My name is Nicole at 618-692-1330. And I will also be calling back since you issued the invitation to discuss a trunk or treat, a free trunk or treat event we have later this month.
Oh, absolutely. I'm all in for that one. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I'm all in for the trunk or treat was all I was getting at.
Fantastic. CJ, you are more than welcome to bring your car and decorate the back and take part. We would love to have you.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to get you on the phone and talking about it, too, because every time I get a chance to talk about Edwardsville and the great things going on up there, plus Edwardsville Care Center, I'm here for it.
Thank you so much, CJ. It was fantastic talking to you and to your viewers today. You guys have a great afternoon.
Awesome. You too, Nicole, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, CJ. Bye-bye.
Bye. We'll take a quick break. Daily Show on a Monday rolls to you next in downtown.